right, so to start the day off, what I found was a little broad-banded water snake down by the water. Just in case you're wondering, I didn't cut my hair off. Okay. Anyway, he is right under this log. We'll see if we can get to him without him shooting off into the water, but that may be difficult. So, put this like. Oh, yeah, you got me. I got you. You got me real quick, didn't you? Okay, calm down, calm down now, pal. It's okay, little pal. It's okay. He's flipping all around. See, this one's really, really young, like younger than the ones that I caught before. Maybe a couple episodes ago. But anyway, he's a real little fellow. Hold on. He's trying to pull his tail out of my hand so he can escape. Oh, now he's just here on his own free will going, what do I do? Okay. This little fellow. Anyway, this is a broad-banded water snake. This is a very, very young one. And, they are fish eaters, frog eaters, things like that. They are non-venomous. They do have, he's afraid of the camera. They do have an anticoagulant in their saliva, so if they do bite you, you might bleed a bit, but that's about it. You're just gonna bleed. All right, so since he is little, what I'm doing right now is I've got him in my hand, and I've just, I have my hand not closed, but partially closed so he can feel like he's hiding. And then I do this for a little while, and basically what's gonna happen is our little Nerodia pal is going to, calm down a little bit, because, he's going to feel like he's safe and all that, and, feel him a little better, his little spastic butt. He's hiding his little head. See, now he feels a little bit more calm. There he is, hiding his little head. But as you can see, these guys are nothing to fear. When they're larger, they can have a little bit more of a spicy attitude, but, like I say, they are non-venomous, and you really don't need to fear them. If you don't want a bloody bite, just, keep your hands off, that's all. But this guy right here, he bit me, and this is all I got because he's so little. Just little scratches, nothing. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and let him go because, I've harassed him enough. So, I'm going to put him right there. Our little pal. He's not sure still yet whether it's safe to move, but it is. He's fine. It's a good little pal. It's okay. It's okay, pal. Look at this little guy. He's so cute. Anyhow, let him just go back where he was going, because he's going to head back to that log, I'm sure, just for safety. Okay, little pal. You're okay. There you go. So there he is. Not a bad find, for this first snake of the day. I really do love, broad-banded water snakes. I know I said last time how they're really one of my favorite snakes as far as at least one of my favorite local snakes for sure. And honestly, within the U.S., one of my favorite snakes. I just really like the broad-banded water snake, specifically the kind we get down here, this Southeast Texas locale, whatever. They're pretty awesome looking. Sometimes they can be really gorgeous. So let's see what else we can find. Alrighty, so I was going down the stream here. I got two broad-banded water snakes. One just little baby here, and then I got which you can tell he's just spazzing out here. Make him feel more. And this one that's just a little bit older, and yeah, getting mussed pretty bad by the small one. The larger one really doesn't care, you know. Anyhow, though, again, you know, I love these guys. They're so awesome. I just really like their coloration. Obviously, their temperament's not always wonderful, but but overall, these are pretty awesome little snakes. And you know, anyhow, you know, I'm down the stream right here. There's lots of you know, frogs and little minnows and worms and just all sorts of things for these guys to eat down here. So they're just everywhere. But anyhow, anyhow, these little two guys, you know, like I say, non-venomous. When they get larger, they will get a bit, you know, thicker bodied, and you know, as long as they have plenty of food, which they will around here, they should, as long as they don't get picked off by any predators, they should be fine. But anyhow, they'll be larger bodied. They're gonna have the ability to kind of flatten out when they get upset, which sometimes that'll give their head kind of a triangular appearance. Might make you think that you have a water moccasin on your hand, but you don't. You just have one of these little Nerodia. You know, Nerodia being, of course, water snakes. So, broad-banded water snakes. Nerodia fasciata confluens, to be specific. And this little fella right here, he's really got some awesome coloration. It's a little bit hard to see because, you know, he will never stop moving because he's just a little baby. But let me see if I can just see if it's possible to calm him down just a little bit. Because if I can get him in my hand and just close my hand for a moment, then he'll calm down. This guy's actually pretty calm though. Anyhow, you know, I really love this stream. It's just really thick with life. You know, all these little cypress trees and all the cypress knees and all that cool stuff. But anyway, see, whoa! The second I opened my hand, he's like, no, I'm out of here. But anyhow, you know, so they're awesome snakes. Of course, they are colubrids, like most of the snakes are in America. Honestly, a huge portion of the snakes in America are mostly colubrids. It's the largest group, I believe, in the snake world. You know, so all sorts of snakes that belong to the colubrids. You know, that are colubridae. You know, such as king snakes, rat snakes, water snakes. You know, garter snakes, ribbon snakes. You know, all those guys are colubrids, so it's pretty cool. All in the Colubridae family. And as you see, nothing to be afraid of. These little guys, and I say even if they get nippy, it's just really not a big deal. They're not venomous. Don't worry about it. These guys are non-venomous, and if you leave them alone, they'll leave you alone. And if you don't, then you'll probably end up smelling like rotten fish, because that's what their musk smells like. Anyhow, I think we'll just go ahead and let these two little fellows go, and then we'll see what we can find, eh? Look, they're scary. Anyway, let's see what we can do here. Let them go back where they came from. Pretty cool. And they just disappear. Look at that. They've already been caught, so they're just like, you know what? Let's just hang out in the roots. And who could blame them, right? Alrighty, so here's here's our little Thamnophis pal. This is of course a ribbon snake, and he's just chilling right here with me. Just chilling right here, a little ribbon snake. These guys will eat insects, worms, minnows, you know, frogs when if these guys are large enough, or if the frogs are small enough. So anyway, you know, non-venomous, so don't worry about these guys if you see them. And you know, like I say, they just take care of the little pests that you don't want around anyway. And you know, they're a beautiful part of the ecosystem. So like I say, just leave these little guys alone. They're just little friendly pals. All right, so what do we have here but a little Dekay's Brownsnake and a mosquito flying in my face. But of course, these guys are a little bit less common on my show. Although they're not, you know, super uncommon snakes, I just don't really find them where I tend to herp. And of course, they're very little and don't get very big, so, you know, pretty easy to walk past them. You know, or I might, you know, see them shoot away and think they're a ribbon snake. Like a lot of people will see them and think they're either a garter or a ribbon snake, but they're not. Oh, there you go. There he goes. All right, so what do we have right by the path here but a little Echistrodon contortrix, also known as the Copperhead. Hemotoxic venom, that's right, they are venomous, as you know, anyone who's watched the channel knows, but 0.001% chance of fatality, so it's not going to be a huge chance of fatality. That's not to say that you won't go to the hospital, experience a lot of pain, and it's a good likelihood that you may actually lose a chunk of your finger or even your whole finger if you get bit on the hand. So don't do that. All right, so he is a little too close to the path here, so we are going to move him off in my trusty old hat. Here we go. No, you're not doing good at all, homie. Oh, poor buddy. Oh. Yeah, you're not going in my hat. Yeah, he's got a laceration on him. He's not doing great. Hopefully that heals and he's fine. Just gonna get him a little further from the path. You can see this laceration there. Someone did tell me that their dog came in contact with this. It looked like their dog bit this snake, which is unfortunate. No, you don't need to come this way, pal. I know you're upset, but go the other way though. Yeah, there we go.